Convicted killer Lori Vallow is asking a judge to throw out her murder conspiracy case in Arizona.
The so-called Doomsday Mom recently filed a motion to dismiss charges citing a lack of a speedy trial. She is lawyering for herself. Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum joins us live with her arguments as the trial is just 2 months away. So as she acts as her own lawyer, you've got to expect there will be missteps, right?
Well, that is what we're all waiting to see. How is she going to handle this, as she is not really a lawyer, although representing herself. John, Christine, of course, this was very interesting to read. Another handwritten motion by Lori Vallow Daybell from the Estrella jail filed about a week ago. She says she has been in jail for more than 300 days and that the state had 5 years to figure this all out. But as we know, it's been a bit more complex than that. Lori Vallow Daybell is set to stand trial on March 31st, accused of conspiring in the murder of her fourth husband, Charles Vallow. He was shot and killed by Lori's late brother, Alex Cox, in July of 2019. Cox claimed self-defense after an alleged fight. Now Lori has filed a motion to dismiss, saying she never waived her right for a speedy trial. And what do you make of Lori Vallow Daybell's motion?
She actually did a pretty good job of writing the motion. She was concise. She cited the law.
Russ Richelsoph is a defense attorney with no association to Vallow Daybell's case. She did make an error, saying she was extradited from Idaho to Arizona in November 2025, when it was actually 2023. She cites her former defender's motions to move the trial back and a competency evaluation as delays she never asked for. Vallow Daybell also says Judge Justin Lum never set a trial date for her second case, charged for conspiring in the attempted murder of her ex-nephew-in-law, Boudreaux. Richelsoph says those two motions that were granted shouldn't count against the 270-day window for a speedy trial.
I suspect that the judge will set a trial date on the second case, but I expect the judge will deny her motion.
Vallow Daybell argues that prosecutors, quote, had 5 years to figure this out, but does not mention she was in Idaho's custody for 3 of those years. Ultimately sentenced to life in prison for killing her 2 children, JJ and Tylee, and conspiring in the murder of her husband's first wife, Tammy Daybell. Lori's husband, Chad Daybell, was sentenced to death for the same crimes, motivated by money and end-of-the-world prophecies. Now the Doomsday Mom represents herself against similar allegations in her next trial, a rare situation in criminal cases.
Usually it's, to be polite, it's a train wreck, because what happens is the defendant knows the questions that they want to ask, but they don't know how to put the questions together in a way which are allowed by the rules of evidence.
And with this motion, Vallow Daybell has asked for an evidentiary hearing to discuss this. We'll keep you updated on those future proceedings. I'm Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum.